Jeremiah 18:4 says, "But the jar of clay that he was making did not turn out how he hoped, so he crushed it into a lump of clay again and started over." For me, with leadership and just life in general, I a lot of times I did not see the bigger picture of what God was doing for my life, right? I saw that lump of clay when I made mistakes, and it's like, man, like I'm not good for anything. And that's how I view my imperfections. I had like a magnifying glass on it so much that I kind of felt disconnected from God. It's like, man, how can he love me? I felt like Gideon. I felt like the prodigal son. It's like, how can I be this person that you called me to be if this happened in my life, right? Or if I made this decision, even if it might have been small to some people, like it blew up in my mind. And this passage today is just reminded me, it showed me the grace of God that he had over my life all those years back, where I was like, it was too much over my head. I was thinking too hard about it. I was harping on it, and God was still planting seeds. It's like, okay, I'm gonna push you here. I'm gonna still push you in the trajectory of this future that I have for you, right? That I'm planning out for you. I'm gonna still keep you on this path, even though you don't see it. Even though you don't see the clay that I'm forming, I'm gonna keep you on that. And today, this is just a message to you. Those that might be like me, those that might have other issues in your life, God is not done with you. God is still building on things in my life. It's like, man, like the mountain is still hard. But instead of overthinking, it's like, man, I gotta push through this. Because God brought me this far. I was able to build a relationship with him. It's like, man, God, you love me this much, right? Like, and in the Bible, sometimes I'll see like the wrath of God, but also the love of God, like, and all these intertwined in one. Is like, bro, like, this is crazy. And it just blows my mind of how a God so loving, so powerful can build this clay. This clay that looks like me, this clay that looks like you, and the clay that my students hold in their hands. It's like, man, you guys are holding your future. You don't even know that. And in that t-shirt mindset, God is in that position where it's like, man, I'm not gonna stop your exploration, right? With you exploring life. I'm not gonna stop that. Yes, it might not look like a perfect lump of clay, but this is special because you're holding it. God is holding you. God is holding me. He is holding our future together. I hope this message blesses somebody today. I love y'all. Peace.